Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. The stock market is open, so you already know we are buying stocks and adding assets to the portfolio. As you can see, it looks like the account is green today, up 0.2%. For the week, we are up 1.37%, and for the month, we are up 11.93%, or 1,342. Well, what does it? SCHD had a big portion of it. VTI had a big portion of the pull up, and most of the stock market has just been running. So a lot of the tech companies have been running, which has brought up some of the yield max funds, brought up some of the ETFs. Definitely brought up stuff like JEPQ. Over the last week, it's up 0.69%. Last month, 6.39%. So yeah, a lot of things are up right now. But as a dividend investor, we just keep stacking those assets each and every single week. Let's jump into a couple of the dividends that have come in or are coming in as we get close to the end of the month here. And let's see, last week we had PSEC reinvest for $2.45. SPHD is coming in at $3.02, and GLAD is coming in at $3.79. So those are coming in. We are getting close to the end of the month. Next week we will recap the end of the month and how we did. But the dividends keep coming in, and we're going to keep buying more assets so that the dividends continue to go up. Buying power is at $4,050. We have the Mara puts out for next week at the 8.5. We're up $15 on those right now. And the total credit for that was $55. So fairly safe bet. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting assigned the shares as well. So up $15 on that. Some fun stats on the option side. What we've been able to do here. We have made $133 this month trading options in this particular account, and over $300 on the account over the last few months. So the options account is helping boost it, definitely. And it gives us more buying power when we get to our dividend investing. So 12,594. If you are new here, this is a dividend-only portfolio. I started building this in February from zero. What I do is I buy stocks each and every single week and each and every single day. I deposit a minimum of $150 each and every single week. Some weeks we've done $300 or $400, and that's how we built this from $0 to $12,500 in the last 8 or so months. So let's get into it. What are we buying each and every single day when I talk about that? SCHD, as you know, reoccurring purchase of $5 each and every single day. And so we have been stacking that position. We have 23% of the portfolio there. And then the other daily purchase is VTI, and that is $5 each and every single day. Market buy, and we have $1,343 or 10% of the portfolio. So those are my two favorites. You see the plus signs there because it automatically is added each and every single day. And those are the backbone to this account. So we trade options to generate income to add more to our dividends. We buy VTI and SCHD every single day, and then we buy monthly dividend stocks on a rotating schedule based on ex-dividend dates that are coming up, and depending on the dividends we've received that month and if we want to boost them. So let's get into that. Let's buy some assets together, and let's look at what we want to buy. So jumping over to Purple Brick, one of the apps I use just to track the dividends that are coming in, the ex-dividend dates. And let's look into December, right? So right now we're projected $209.05. If we do hit that, that would be absolutely absurd. My goal here is $150 a month in passive dividend income. I think we can get it done by the end of the year, but SCHD is going to be the one that either makes it or breaks it. You can see here it's a huge dividend payer, $28.87 on a quarterly basis. So we love that, and it's going to be coming in December, and same with VTI as well. Not a big dividend payer, but it still will come in about $5. So that's what we're looking at here. Let's pull. We will have to. That's a bummer. It's pulling in TSLL. This is for a different account. So that's a bummer, but that's okay. That's for the options account that we are trading in one of the IRAs. So we'll have to pull that off the sheet. So still though, should be above 150. But let's take a look at what we want to add today. So QQQY is one we're testing out. It has an ex-dividend date coming up of December 1st. So we are going to be adding to this. So that we can hit that ex-dividend date. Another one that I want to add to is AGNC. Estimated payout of $6.38 or 12 cents a share. And November 29th is the ex-dividend date. So we want to get some purchases in on that. Oh, one of my favorite ones. This one's actually been rebounding a little bit. So it's good to see that. The ex-dividend date, November 30th. So we're going to be adding to that. And then the last one I wanted to add to 12 cents a share here is going to be Stag. So that looked like it's just over $1 in dividends coming in on that. So let's jump into the account. Let's buy some assets and let's add some dividends. So first and foremost, this is the newest and smallest position to the account, QQQY. We are going to be adding to this. So over the week, it's up 1.2%. Past month, 0.27% down. And since inception, down 8.89%. This is a high dividend payer. Definitely not a growth play. We have 0.5% of the portfolio in it. But we're just going to buy a little bit more. Oh, not 25 shares. Hello. We are going to buy a little bit more like we do each and every single week. We're going to buy some more assets. So we're adding over a share to the lot there. Not going to change the percentage a whole lot, but we now are $100 on QQQY. And we're continuing to test this one out. Right now we're up 1.49%. And we'll see how the first dividend comes in on that. So that's QQQY. Again, now we're jumping into AGNC. Right now we have 3.5% of the portfolio in AGNC, average cost of $9.94. We are down 10% on this one. This one's getting absolutely obliterated. Down 6.79% in the last and 14.56% year to date. So not too good. AGNC is a high dividend payer though. So if we are down, what does it say, $54? If we went through the actual dividends on it, that helps with how much we're down on it, right? So if we went here and we went to the dividends, and you can look here, 6, 5, 5, so that's 16, 25. So we already have, 30 or $35 worth of dividends here. So we're not actually down as much as it may look on paper. But again, this is a dividend investment. Hopefully it'll recover over time. I know interest rates have probably been hitting this company and the profit margins. So we're just going to keep stacking some assets. So $25 into this, 2.8 shares. That'll increase our dividend income, and that will lower our cost basis on the actual position. So that's always good to see. So $500 market value, 3.68% of the portfolio. And let's jump to the next one. One of my favorite realty income. This is one of my favorite REITs out there. 53 up for the week, up 2%. For the month, up 8.7%. 3 months, down 3.3%. Year to date, down 16%. This one's been absolutely hammered. As all real estate really has been over with all these rate changes. So 4.48% of the portfolio, $608. And what is this one paying us a month? Let's just take a look here. This one paid us $2.90. So it'd be sweet to get this above 3. So let's go in here. Let's buy some more assets like we do. Boom, just like that. $25 buys us half a share. And what does that put us to? 11.8 shares. So just under 5% of the portfolio. So that adds to that. And then another one here is going to be Stag. And this one is up 5.98%. So we'll be averaging up on this one. 8.93 shares or 2.36% of the portfolio. Let's go ahead and buy $25 of that as well. 0.69 shares going to be added to the account. And just like that, that's how we add $100 worth of assets. So today, as synopsis, we are adding $100 in assets between those 4 funds. That will increase our dividend income for next month. We're also adding $5 to VTI, $5 to SCHD, and onward and upward we go. $12,500 in the account. Love how it is slowly building. Going to continue trading options and dripping those back into my VTI and SCHD. And the cool part is that we are using margin on the account. We get $1,000 free, so we're into a $17,000 of free margin. So I continue to use that, and then I'm trading options on the options collateral. You can see there $42.50 because that is completely free as long as I don't get assigned. So we're using margin on the account to turbo boost the account. The more money we have in the account, the more margin we get, the more options I can trade, the more income I can create, which means more shares that I can buy. So that's the trajectory I'm running here. I've been running it, my big account. It's been helping a lot. So we're just going to keep at it. And I'll keep updating you guys each and every single week. Thank you, everybody that tunes in each and every single week. Don't forget to drop a like or a comment. And we'll catch you next week. Happy investing.